What's up, YouTube? It's Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, coming at you on this 8th of November. It's Thursday, the day after New Comic Book Wednesday, and this is my latest episode or video in New Comic Book Day pickups for Edwin, the Comic Jabroni. Yesterday was the 7th of November, and I went out to my local comic shop early in the morning and was able to pick up pretty much everything that I wanted. I even went by, the wall and just looked around to see if there was really anything that I hadn't, thought of, and there really wasn't anything. This week I picked up 8 new books, and I also went by the, the back issues, and there were 2 Batman books that, were in there at a good price, and I just decided to pick those up. So that's actually what we're gonna start off with this week. Let's just go into the back issues real fast. First one I picked up is this Batman and Robin Eternal #1. That's just the first appearance of David Kane as the Orphan in costume. Book I didn't have. It's a Batman and Robin Eternal. It's a #1, so definitely happy to have this in the collection. I love that cover as well. Shows the whole Bat family with Robin. I want to say that's it's not Jason Todd, because there's a Red Hood. That's got to be Tim Drake, right, as the Red Robin. I'm pretty sure that's right. If it's not, you guys let me know. I have not read this one yet. And the second book that I picked up from the back issue bins, this is Batman and Robin from the Batman Incorporated line. And this is actually the first appearance of Nobody, which is the son of the man that trained Batman. So this is the A cover. I know there is a B cover because on my Key Comics collector app, it actually shows the B cover instead of the A cover. But couldn't pass it up. It was the back issue bins. Got it for a good price, and I dig having these Batman, these Batman issues. Good to put in the personal collection. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to what I picked up this week, guys. We're gonna start off with Marvel, and the first one of the bunch is Infinity Wars #5. That is the A cover. It's the Mike Deodato. I want to say that's how you say his name. And again, to emphasize, every week when I do these pickup videos, I also give you reviews from a website called comicbookroundup.com. Great website if you're wondering, what are the reviews on this book? Should I pick it up? Should I just leave it on the shelf? This website is awesome. It's like an aggregate score of all the critics online. So you don't have to go from website to website to website. You can go to this one website and it shows you all of the critics. Also gives you reader reviews, right? So sometimes you don't want to listen to the critics because they can be a little harsh depending on if Marvel or DC or whoever is paying them. Maybe they're giving better reviews, but the users on here, they're going to give you, reviews that you really want to read, all right? So I have critics and readers, and for Infinity Wars #5, critics kill it, 6.1, and the readers, not a fan of it either. It's a 6.9, and I gotta tell you, I'm right along with them. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I don't even know why I keep picking this book up. I need to stop. This will probably be, and I know there's one more. There's Infinity Wars #6 coming out, I think next month. This one does kind of have Loki and his, I don't know if they're cosmic Avengers, I don't really know what they are, but he puts this team together to fight Requiem, or aka Gamora, to get the Infinity Stones back from her. So I don't want to spoil too much of it. I'm not a fan, and honestly, you guys are probably going to kill me for this, I'm not a fan of Mike Deodato's artwork. I know he worked on Infinity Wars, and he worked a lot on that Old Man Wolverine, and I'm just not a fan. The way he makes the characters look, they're just, I don't know, too damn muscular. Like Hulk, obviously he's gonna be muscular, but look at damn Ant-Man up here. He's like a miniature Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know, guys. Not my cup of tea, not my artwork. So to me, in the 6.0 range, that seems good. If you haven't been reading Infinity Wars, honestly, wait for the trade, or don't pick it up at all. Wait until it comes out on the Marvel Universe app. All right, guys, next one up from Marvel is Immortal Hulk #8. Beautiful Alex Ross cover there. Now this one, everybody loves it. 9.1 from the critics, 9.1 from readers, and from me, 9.0 to 9.5. Love the artwork inside, love this cover, and the story is a 10. Like I've told you in the past, they kind of made Hulk into this horror kind of character, like scary, like in this one, it's crazy. You see him on the front right here, cut up into pieces, and there's this government agency that is doing experiments on him and has him cut up into pieces, and Hulk lets them do this so he can find out more about himself. That's what you find out in this issue. And that he can get put together at midnight, like all his body parts need to kind of be close in range to each other to kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like the T-1000 was in the Terminator 2. Really insane. He swallows up this one scientist, and I don't want to get into it too much, but you guys need to go out and pick this book up. Now, following along with Immortal Hulk, Immortal Hulk number 7, I'm not sure if you guys had seen this, and I just kind of want to touch on it. Number 7 came out last month, and I found out last week that there was a printing error, color printing error in this issue, and I looked in mine to make sure, so I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to post it to show you. Well, Captain America's suit in one page didn't get the blue color like you see here. It's an all red suit. So I think Marvel came out and said there was a printing error. I don't think they're going to recall the book because it's already been out for a whole month. So just so you guys know, go into if you did pick up Immortal Hulk number 7, go in and make sure. I'm not sure if all of them did get printed like this, but if you go to your local comic shop and still see it on the shelf, go pick it up. It's not going to hurt you to pick up one copy of it. All right, and the last book that I got from Marvel is Spider-Geddon number 3. So this is that huge Spider Universe story going on right now. It's getting killed, guys, online. Critics, 5.7. Readers, they're liking a little bit more, but not too much, 6.8. To me, that's a D. That's a fail, right? In school, if you got a 68, that's failing. So I'm not that harsh on it. I love this. I love this cover. This is the B cover. In Hyuk Lee. It's connecting covers. I dig the story. They're not doing too much with the Inheritors. They're doing more with Superior Spider-Man, right? Doc Ock. I think he's going to be a bigger part in the whole Spider Universe after this storyline. He wants to be a hero, but I think he's going to be the villain that everybody's trying to stop at some point, right? They're going to stop the Inheritors. Nobody's going to die. But I really dig it. I'm going to give it a 7.5 to an 8. The artwork's pretty good. I dig the story and how there's different teams going out there and they're on different missions. I love that. Spider-Geddon, it's awesome. If you guys are into the Spider-Man universe, I would definitely go and pick this up. It's a definite pull for me. Every month I'm picking this up. I want to follow the story. All right, that's it from Marvel this week. Let's go ahead and move on into DC. Give you a little Macho Man voice there. I'm kind of excited. It's Thursday, guys, almost a weekend. So, first one up, this one, Adventures of the Super Sons, number 4. Now, if you watched my last video, you know that I'm a huge Damian Wayne fan, and I love this whole team dynamic he has going on with Jonathan Kent, right? Superboy. Another reason I picked this cover up is because it reminds me of, it's kind of an homage a little bit. It reminds me of this book, Brave and the Bold, number 93, Batman, Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery, right? Can you kind of see? I dig that. So I read and before I even read the book, I knew I loved that cover. So I love this cover, Neil Adams cover. So I saw this cover and it reminded me of it. And honestly, inside the story goes into the House of Mystery. What's in Brave and the Bold, 93. Not sure if anybody really picked up on that. I did, just because I'm a huge Batman fan. But I love the story. I love the way Robin and Jonathan Kent and Superboy, their whole comedy routine and arguing. Superboy's kind of the comedy relief a little bit, and Robin wants to be serious, but he really can't. I do suggest picking these books up because they're just a great read. Don't know if really anything's gonna go, become of it. Come of it. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But they're just awesome reads, right? It's only 12 issues, so there's 8 more issues, guys. Online, this got a 7.8, but readers love it, right? Critics didn't like it, but readers 8.6, guys. That's a B, right? A B grade. 8.5 to 9.0. Love the story. I'm going to continue on. I'm definitely picking every single one of these up. Now, moving on to one that I didn't care too much about, and you guys are probably going to go, what the hell, Comic Jabroni? Green Lantern #1, that is the B cover. Critics gave it 8.4 and readers gave it 8.5. This starts the Grant Morrison writing on Green Lantern. Now, I've read some Green Lantern in the past. I kind of know the mythos, but this book is all over the place. Now, I know online, I read the reviews from readers, and it said you really got to give it more than just one read. So I'm gonna have to go and read it maybe another time or 3 times to really understand what's going on. But there are some first appearances. So although I'm not a fan of it, I would definitely go get this book because there is a couple first appearances of Green Lanterns. This guy right here is a first appearance of the antimatter lantern, which just looks like a cyborg type concoction of Hal Jordan. Plus in this book, those I don't know what their names are, the Eternal, the little blue guys that give the Green Lanterns their rings. One of them talks about the different spectrums of the Lantern Corps, which we already know that one of them is the gamma spectrum, the gamma ray spectrum. Then they talk about the microwave spectrum. This is the antimatter spectrum. So ultraviolet, there you go, the ultraviolet lantern. So this is one of the first times they really talk about, yes, there is another spectrum of lanterns out there. They just don't know who they are. But this is the first appearance of this antimatter lantern. And it's a cameo. It's on the last page. This pretty much is exactly what you see there. So not a fan, but definitely go pick it up, guys, because there are some first appearances in there. All right, moving on. Batman 58. That is the B cover. Beautiful Francisco Mattina cover right there with the penguin and Batman on the background. Now, Mattina put out 3 DC covers this week, and as big of a Batman fan as I am, this is 3 out of 3, right? It's not the best one. It's not even the second best one. This to me is the third best one. Story's okay. It's kind of weird. Where Penguin, Bane kills Penguin's wife, which I didn't know he was married, or it could be his daughter. But that was like a sign for him to get put into jail to go meet with Bane, and now he has to go. Now he's given orders to go and kill Alfred, but that doesn't happen. It's kind of weird, guys. It's all over the place. Tom King is killing me on Batman. I don't think his writing is that great, but I keep picking up Batman because I'm just a fan. Now, there is a picture that I'm going to show you right here where Penguin goes to meet Bane. But if you look behind Bane, there's a Batman there, and it looks like it's the Flashpoint Batman. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe you guys can drop some knowledge on me, but that's kind of interesting. Don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm digging it. So, Batman 58, let me give you the ratings. This is 8.2 from critics, 7.0 from readers, and for me, I'm right there, 7.0. I'm right with the readers on that. Story's a little crazy. Artwork looks pretty good to me. That cover is amazing though. All right, next Mattina cover that I picked up. This is Justice League 11. That awesome Aquaman cover right there with the sharks all around. I mean, I would poop my pants, guys, if I got into the water and I saw all that. Right? That's nuts. But I love this cover. I don't know if this is the first cover appearance of this Jason Momoa Aquaman. I think there was one last month, but I couldn't pass on this one. This is awesome. Plus the Justice League story, 8.2 from critics, 8.7 from readers. This is following up with that Drowned Earth. I think this is part 2. I know part 1 came out last week, and honestly, guys, I didn't get it, but I wanted to continue getting Justice League because I love these stories, and the next one's the one that you really want because it looks like Batman is going to be fighting the Legion of Doom. So I dig the artwork. I love this cover. Storylines, it's pretty good. I'm going to continue on with Justice League, but 8.0 to 8.5 from me. Will continue to pull Justice League. Right, and the last one I picked up for the week, this is the cover. To me, this is the cover of the week. Everybody's talking about it. Deathstroke 37. That Matina cover with Two-Face and Deathstroke on there. Critics gave it a 7.9. Readers gave it an 8.2. Their readers are digging it. Me, on the other hand, the story is nuts. And I read a reader's review that said that the story is meant to be that way because of how Deathstroke is feeling in the book, right? He doesn't know what's real. He doesn't know what's fake. He thinks he's gotten out, but he really hasn't. Who really knows? So that's how the reader's supposed to feel too. Like, what's real, what's not? I will tell you in this book, there is a major character's death. What did I say about deaths? Deaths don't last in or in comics in general unless you're Uncle Ben or Batman's parents. So I'm not going to spoil who dies in this issue, but it's crazy. To me, 7.0, 7.5. But do pick it up. If you can go out and find this cover, I would go pick that cover up. That is going to be a nice cover down the line if you get it slabbed and put it up on the wall. So beautiful there. Anyways, guys, that's all I picked up this week. Not too much. 10 books, 8 brand new books, 2 back issue bin, older issues. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I did hit that 150 mark, and I did promise you guys I'm going to make a video on my top 25 X-Men, Spider-Man covers, stories that I have in my personal collection. Tonight, I'm actually meeting up with my buddy Alan to go pick up 2 CGC books that I sent out to get graded. They are back. I'm very happy to get those, so I'll make a video with that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Hit that like button, guys. Write me a comment. Let me know, what did you guys pick up this week? What did I miss out on? I know there's books out there that I didn't grab that people were already asking me why I didn't. But thanks again. And this has been Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you with my new Comic Book Day pickups. See you next time, guys. Peace.